Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I will be telling you the legendary rankings of Clash Royale. So I have made this list after a lot of thinking and all the legendaries are quite good, but some are a bit low skilled while others are overpowered. So today I will tell you the legendary rankings of Clash Royale. So let's get started. At number 17 comes the log. The log is a legendary spell and deals a 84 crown damage and deals area damage of 240 while knocking the troops back. And it's not so good, and it's just good for taking care of swarm units like goblins, goblin gang, spear goblins, princes, dart goblins, skeleton army, skeletons, etc. So the log makes number 17. Coming at number 16 is the Night Witch. So the Night Witch deals a damage of 260 and has hit points of 750 at tournament standard. So the Night Witch is at number 16 because it does not feel too much like a legendary. It's just like a witch which spawns some bats, and the witch can be used to counter the Night Witch. So Night Witch can be even countered by Baby Dragon and also can be countered by the new releasing troops, the Skeleton Dragons. So Night Witch makes number 16. At number 15 comes the Magic Archer. The Magic Archers deals a damage of 111 with a decent hit points of 440. The reason of it being at number 15 is just because of its hit point. It can't even withstand a simple fireball. So its range is quite good. The attack is also quite good, but only because of its low hit points, it's at number 15 in the list. Coming in at number 14 is the Lava Hound. Actually, I wanted to keep Lava Hound at number 16 or even 17. But the thing which makes me keep at number 14 is it's a type of win condition. It deals a damage of 45 and has a very good hit points of 3150. It's almost as much as a Mega Knight. And even though its damage is very low, its hit points is very high. And another reason is after it's destroyed, it splits into 7 lava pups, dealing a huge damage. It's not a thing which you can ignore. So please don't ignore a Lava Hound. And if your opponent is left with just 300 to 400 in a sudden death battle, then Lava Hound can of course take it out. So Lava Hound comes at number 14. At number 13 is the Fisherman. So the Fisherman deals a damage of 160 with a quite good hit points of 800. So it's good for king activations. Like suppose you have a hog rider or ram rider, golem, giant, goblin giant, anything coming from the front. The Fisherman can just hook it towards the king tower, enabling king activations. But suppose a strong troop is coming from front, like a mini P.E.K.K.A. Then it just hooks it towards itself, like it's pulling the danger towards itself. So that hook is just like pulling danger towards itself. So Fisherman makes number 13. At number 12 is the Lumberjack. Actually, I personally love the Lumberjack, but the thing why it's at number 12 is because of its rage spell going waste. Its damage is 200 and it has a hit points of 1060, which is quite good at its tournament standard. But whenever I or my opponent play the Lumberjack and when it dies, its rage spell just goes waste. Most 95% of the times the rage spell goes waste. So Lumberjack comes at number 12, and most of the people prefer mini P.E.K.K.A. instead of a Lumberjack. So Lumberjack makes number 12. At number 11 comes the Royal Ghost. So the Royal Ghost has a damage of 216 and hit points of 1000 at tournament standard. And it also has a splash damage. It can deal a splash damage of 1.73 tiles. And it's legendary just because of its invisibilization. The other troops cannot see the Royal Ghost, but we can see it and can counter it. So the Royal Ghost is at number 11. At number 10 is the Bandit. So, the Bandit deals a dash damage of 320 and normal hit damage of 160 and has a decent hit points of 750. So it can be used for quick damage. You just deploy it at the bridge, it runs, goes, dashes, takes out 320, gets more 2 shots at least if even they put a very strong troop. So it's good for dealing around 600-700 damage quickly. So the Bandit comes at number 10. At number 9 is the Ram Rider. It's same like the Bandit. It deals a charge damage of 440 and normal hit damage of 220 and have a very good hit points of 1491 and it can just go dash, take out 450 means 440 and another hit. So the Ram Rider is also very good for chip damage. So the Ram Rider makes number 9. And another thing is its snare. So it can just destroy the bats if it's deployed to the Ram Rider. At number 8 is actually the Princess. So the Princess has hit points of 216 and a damage of 140. Actually, I thought to keep it at number 16 before the Magic Archer, but its range is very long, so it can shoot flaming arrows from this lane to the other lane, defending things like skeleton army, minion horde, goblins, goblin gang, spear goblins again. So the Princess makes number 8. At number 7 comes the Ice Wizard. So the Ice Wizard is also a legendary and it's a chill caster which slows down attack speed of all the troops by 35%. So the best card which can be used to combine with the Ice Wizard is the Tornado. So once you put the Tornado, all the troops like come up together and the Ice Wizard can just slow down the attack speed of all the troops. So the Ice Wizard comes at number 7. At number 6 is the Sparky. So the Sparky has a damage of 1100 and hit points of 1200 at tournament standard. And in some lower arenas like Arena 8 and all, people get scared of Sparky. Most of the opponents may not like seeing Sparky at the end of the King Tower, seeing it charge. So it's very difficult. It's very difficult to counter it. But the things which can easily counter it is the Electro Wizard and the Electro Dragon. And you can also counter the Sparky by surrounding it with guards, or you can also surround it with skeletons. That's it. The Sparky comes at number 6, and you can also use a zap to disload the Sparky. At number 5 actually comes the Inferno Dragon. The thing I wanted to keep at number 2 or even number 1, but it does not do splash damage. That's just the thing. It deals a damage between 300 to 350 to troops and has a very good hit points of 1070 at tournament standard. And it can easily take care of P.E.K.K.A, Mega Knight, Giant Skeleton because they are a bit slow. But it can't take care of Charging Prince and Dark Prince. So Inferno Dragon can take care of almost all the ground troops which are a bit slow, without leading them not to connect to the tower. At number 4 comes the Electro Wizard. Okay, so the Electro Wizard deals a damage of 96 into 2, which means 192 at tournament standard, and has a bit low hit points as 590, but it does not matter because it can resist almost all the spells and its speed is quite good. So it can even dodge those spells if your opponent's spell placement is not proper. So the Electro Wizard also has a stun duration. So I have kept Electro Wizard at number 3. At number 3 comes the big fellow, the Mega Knight. So the Mega Knight has a jump damage of 444 and an area damage of 222 and a very good hit points 3300. As I said, just a 175 more than a lava hound. And the Mega Knight is quite good. It can take care of all the ground units, all everything, just except the P.E.K.K.A. and the Inferno Tower. So it can even destroy the skeleton army. So just you can use a P.E.K.K.A. or Inferno Tower to counter it. And if you see any ground troop except P.E.K.K.A. coming from front, just deploy your Mega Knight to counter it. So I suggest everyone to keep a Mega Knight in your deck because it counters almost all the troops and has a very big splash radius. So Mega Knight makes number 3. And first two are the win conditions. So number 2 is the miner. The miner deals a crown damage of 56 and has a good hit points of 1000, and it's too good in sudden death. Like if your opponent has around 500 to 600 damage, the miner can just go and destroy the crown if left ignored. So the miner is very good for taking damage, and the best card which can be used to combine with the miner is the poison, because your opponent can't put the skeleton army nor the minion or minions, bats, goblins, spear goblins. You can't put them. The poison is also going to destroy them. So miner comes at number 2. And the first best legendary is the graveyard. You all must have guessed it. It has a radius of 4 and its duration is of 10 seconds. And it's a surprise skeleton party which can be put anywhere in the arena, and leading to 14 skeletons coming. So it's just the best card which can be used to combine with it is again the poison. So not the skeleton army, anything, even the witch, wizard, they get destroyed by the poison, and the graveyard will deal over 1000 damage on your opponent's crown tower. So the graveyard makes number 1. So thank you for watching my video. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.